Jon Moxley is a lone wolf, but even the baddest outlaw needs a gang. With his farewell tour underway, who could he trust to watch his back? Subscribe right now because we're breaking down the 3 perfect picks. The landscape of AEW has shifted dramatically. After the betrayal by Bryan Danielson and the walkout of his original faction, Jon Moxley stands more isolated than ever. But as his final months approach, the need for allies has never been greater. The question on every fan's mind is not if he will form a new crew, but who would be crazy enough to ride with him into the sunset. The problem is one of trust and philosophy. Moxley doesn't need polished technicians or sports entertainers, he needs fellow outcasts who embody pure, unadulterated violence and possess a shared disdain for the established order. The challenge is finding those rare individuals who match his chaotic energy and are willing to dive headfirst into a war on all fronts, with nothing to gain but the fight itself. The climax of this potential recruitment drive wouldn't be a speech, but a moment of silent understanding. Imagine a backstage segment after a brutal Moxley loss where he's laid out, battered and alone. The camera holds on him, the symbol of a fallen king. Then, a hand extends into the frame to help him up. Not a word is spoken. It's just a look, a nod of respect between warriors who speak the language of violence. That single moment would be more powerful than any contract signing, signaling the birth of a new, unbreakable alliance built on mutual respect for carnage. As we explore this development, 3 names stand out as perfect fits. First, Claudio Castagnoli, a former ally with unmatched power and a history alongside Moxley, whose technical brutality would be a perfect foundation. Second, Eddie Kingston, despite their bloody history, their shared love for AEW and a final chance at redemption could unite them in a "enemy of my enemy" pact that would be electric. And third, Miro, the Redeemer is a force of biblical destruction, a fellow hardcore believer who operates outside the norms and would bring a terrifying, apocalyptic edge to the faction. Together, they would form a Voltron of violence, each bringing a unique style of mayhem that would make them the most feared group in the company. In summary, Jon Moxley's final stand requires soldiers, and by recruiting these 3 specific stars, he wouldn't just form a new faction, he would forge a legacy of absolute anarchy that would cement his legend on his way out. Who would you recruit for Moxley's final war? Let us know your picks in the comments below, and to see if any of these dream alliances become reality, you have to be subscribed. We'll see you for the next update.